So I forgot what episode this is. I'll figure that shit out later.
Yeah, I said figure that shit out later.
Figure that shit out later. It's another episode. I got better mic placement and camera and shit. So hopefully y'all like this shit better. But we're gonna start it off. Zay got something to talk about first. Then Josh got something to talk about. Then we're gonna end it off with what the fuck I want to talk about. And if you want to say something, Q, this is Q. He can be our guest for today. So yeah.
Alright, so what's the word, y'all? Topic of the day is the black man under attack in America? Well, I ain't gonna say in America, but is the black man under attack? My answer to that would be yes, but that's not just my whole answer. My answer, shit, I feel like the black family or black people in general are under attack. Like, motherfuckers that say the black man is under attack and the black woman do this, woo woo woo. But that shit all go into everything plays a part. Like, motherfuckers, how often do we see fucking whole black families fucking on TV or anything? Like, anytime they show us a movie, and for a long time they wasn't really just putting black families in movies with it. We complained about it a couple years ago about black representation, boom, and they started putting up black people in movies. But what they'll do is a black person, a black man with a white woman, or a white woman, or a white man with a black woman, or they'll do like a mixed black man with a white woman or some shit like that. It'll never be two black people in a family. It'll never be, if it is, it's never a movie about family and good shit happening in the family. It be fucking
destruction.
Some weird
shout out This Christmas though.
Shit, you feel me?
It be the drama though.
Asshole, that's a wrong fucking example of that shit.
Stereotypical shit.
You got, not even that. You gotta think about the shit that's going on in there. We're talking about healthy black families.
Nah, for sure. That's why I said the drama.
And some whole more shit going on.
That's why I said the drama, bro.
It was a good ass movie.
Nah, for sure though. Like, you know, a happy ending. You know, saying family come together. Everybody.
That shit still bogus.
But
nobody want to see no black people think. I already think black people promiscuous as hell.
Hey, bro. Matter of fact, but that's why I say like the Cosby Show was so good for the community, bro. Like after you see that show,
we had a show like that.
I mean, it's been a minute, but I'm just saying what it done. You know what I'm saying? At the time, it was.
We in a time growing where motherfuckers don't know about no motherfucking Cosby Show. Ask your niece something about Cosby Show.
For sure. But I was just pointing out a time that it was. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm showing examples,
yeah,
bro.
I get it.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
We talk about her right now in America is a black man under attack.
Nah,
I feel like it is, but for different reasons. I think a good representation of what Zay means is in the movie Raising in the Sun, how it's always struggling, how it don't. It's talking about those type of topics. If you haven't seen that movie or read the book, please go read it. It's a good book. But kind of like in the show or movie, I'm gonna give a brief little talk about it. Basically, got the husband. He doesn't feel like a man because he's not bringing home with big bucks. He doesn't have a big house. He's living in a small like apartment on the south side of Chicago, and he wanna provide for his children because he got kids. Right. They living with his mama, and so it's like him, his wife, mama plus kids in this little ass apartment. So he always coming up with a scheme in order to get further ahead, to break through the threshold to go from poor to at least middle class. But he can never, it's always something stopping him, whether it be the white man, whether it be his friends. I think we'll spoil it. Well, it's an old ass book / movie. So in the book / movie, he wants to start up a liquor store, I believe. And I think he had a business partner, his friend took over half the money and left Chicago. Stuff like that happens throughout the whole entire movie the whole time. And then you got the mama kind of reinforcing this spiritual belief in God and everything's gonna be okay. But really the point of the book is that, yeah, it touches on those subjects, but at the end of the day, as long as you have each other, that's really what matters, and you will make it through anything. But I think in Get Out, how I forgot the actor's name. Shout out to him, the guy that was on the phone the whole time with old dude. He was like saying stuff like, "The white people are crazy."
You talking about L'Oreal?
Yeah, we just now seen a whole bunch of that because back in the day, you probably couldn't even say it in the movie like, we're gonna rewrite the script. You can't say that. You can't say white people. You probably can say those guys or those rich people, but you couldn't say those white people.
But that was kind of undertone to Get Out though. The whole what made Get Out kind of scary was they not kidnapping your ass on the shit like
we finna kill you.
Yeah, like
Chainsaw Massacre and shit.
Like,
this down there, every black person fear in the back of their head when they around a whole bunch of fucking white people is damn. What if these niggas try to kidnap a nigga and slave a nigga like on a, oh, you feel me? On some shit. And you gotta think about it at the time, nigga, it was so many fucking Amber Alerts just out, nigga. This was when when that whole came out, nigga, that was around that Jeffrey Epstein trial time. On my mama. If y'all remember, so Get Out came around that time. Yeah. It was a whole bunch of fucking people missing, and motherfuckers was coming up missing, but nobody was being fucking found. That's what made Get Out scary. He was like, damn, on top of all this shit happening out in real life, this shit really can fuck around and happen in the way it looked like so normal.
Hey, nah, for shit show, and that's the difference between movies and film, the how it done graduated, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you watch like movies in other countries, bro, I seen like, bro, it could be like the movie so drastic, like the shit that be happening is so dramatic, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you know that shit not finna happen out here, bro. Like the trip ain't finna flip 12 times, hit a somersault, stand on his head, then blow up. Like, nah, bro. Over here in America, bro, how our film industry is, bro, they want to make it realistic so you can feel it. Like, bro, it's that emotion, they trying to put tug on, bro. And that's why I say it's a lot of shit they be doing with it, like commercials. Like you see, like starving children in Africa. But bro, if you go to Africa yourself, bro, it's a lot of more beautiful shit over there, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit going on over there. It ain't just like no fucked up ass country. And I hate it because it's like, fool, they be trying to focus on that and make it seem like, we showing starving children, like send your money in, because they know if they tug on that emotion of empathy, bro, they know, alright, bro, they gon' fuck with it. They gon' send something, they gon' help. But in all honesty, bro, they taking advantage of how people feeling. That's why I say the movies is too real, bro. Like, nigga, this shit can really happen to you.
Yeah,
like,
that's why
like, you know what I'm saying? And that shit crazy.
We in a different era of horror films where that shit, that's what makes shit scary.
And that's where virtual reality, real life though, stop playing.
We like.
We got a good Black Mirror episode about this shit.
I ain't even never watched that whole, but like on Black Mirror,
you gotta check this shit out.
But yeah, man, they trying to make, or you can make your own reality, which you can, bro.
Talk about the metaverse and shit like that.
But real life, like
it's
stuff like
becoming
that.
a reality.
You know what I'm saying? Like
living in
the shit they was thinking about, like they were just playing. This shit really like for real, bro. Like they trying to make it to where like. What was this movie I was watching? It's The Guy, I think, or something, bro. And he in the Free Guy, yeah. On me, he hop up in a video game, but honestly, he really a part of the game. Right. But because the game how it's set up, bro, like Nick can he really alive. That shit got me too. You know what I'm saying? But it's people out on the outside world playing this game. You know what I'm saying? So like. They playing around with it, but they gon' put us around and actually make it happen.
I mean, it's already coming happening. I just recently had my first experience with virtual like VR, because my cousin was like hopping in the VR shit. I didn't heard a little bit of VR. I had a roommate when I had my own place, and he'd be on VR like at 2 or 3 a.m. Like I think you was at that one time. He was like, "What the fuck's going on with this nigga?" Because he would be so. It's like the episode of SpongeBob. Like every time we went up the box, it's just quiet and shit. But as soon as you close that bitch, then they having fun, explosions and shit. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly how it was. So I finally hopped in that shit. I'm not gonna lie, weird as fuck. I had to create an avatar, so I had to like pick through these little scroll through these little avatars. Like they had. Then I got dropped in this like virtual world where I could walk around and shit, and I saw like you can pick out other avatars, but they're like real like characters, like, you know, Rugrats, Invader Zim, SpongeBob, you know, this like weird characters, even stuff like Chainsaw Man and shit like that. Like this off the wall characters and shit like that. Then I actually went to that like another world. It was like a McDonald's slash like cheeseburger world. It was weird as shit. And I was like walking around, I can hear niggas talking, and they talking about like this having conversations. But like GTA conversations, like they talking about random shit. And these are real people, like they chase each other around and shit.
Proximity mics and shit like that shit live.
Like like let's say Zay went over there, it'll change the volume in my earphones to like quiet.
Yeah.
As soon as he come closer to me,
distance and shit.
it'll sound like he closer to me.
Not to cut you off, but that's kind of made me think about how that shit done graduated. Honestly, this shit been around for a minute. Cause if you pay attention, like you go to Dave and Buster's and shit like that, bro. Hey, y'all ever been on like the little recliner seat where like the little roller coaster shit like that, bro?
Yeah.
And then shaking like it is like it's making sounds like you ain't even in goggles yet, bro. That's why I said to see how far it didn't came, bro, because it started from here. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be shaking. You know what I'm saying? Like this. Now they making it to where
you gotta put
it on your eyes, and now you really walking in the shit. So like they don't even gotta do all the theatrics they used to do, but they put you in the same reality, virtual reality, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That shit is strange. It was so weird. But then the weird part was when I finally got in touch with my cousin, I finally hopped in like the actual like chat room, like a private chat room. It was like 100 motherfuckers up on the wall, like on top of each other, just talking. It was like a million conversations at once. It was overwhelming as hell. I ended up getting off the shit like 15 minutes after that because it was too much. Like it was too much. They was floating and shit. They was doing flips, talking to me at the same time. I'm like, bro, what is going on?
And bro, and
then I'm hearing motherfuckers talk about weird shit like they aborted babies in the past. I'm like, you even know this man?
That shit gonna be the future.
But they be confessing real ass like
movie,
fantasies and shit.
You
This
see
shit
that
is
movie?
strange.
Ready Player One.
Yeah,
that's gonna be the future.
That book.
What is that about?
It's you see Ready Player. It's basically like what we
get
talking
like
about.
a brief
like,
description
VR,
of it. Yeah,
it's like VR video games that's controlling basically real life.
Yeah.
It's you get money from that VR game, you get food and shit from that VR game.
Kind of like CSGO, like you can sell stuff and have actual bread in your bank account.
You have to have that VR game to control whatever you get in real life. If you suck in that game, you are poor in real life. It's that type of shit. Yeah. And that's gonna be the future for real, man.
That's why I said it's tough for you, bro, and you a grown ass man. On some shit, bro. So it's like for these kids growing up into this shit. So this is all they gonna be knowing. So like the life outside of this shit, they don't even understand. That's why I say it's kind of hard to talk to people nowadays, bro. Like people don't even have normal conversations. Like, bro, trying to talk to people nowadays, bro, is so weird because people they either got a chip on their shoulder or they just like want to act too hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, why are you so mad? Like, bro, what you trying to be so mean for? Like, bro, you Billy Badass or what? You know what I'm saying? On some shit, but it be like, bro, whatever, I ain't sweating it, but it be like, bro, you, like, it's weird, bro. Like, you can't even have a conversation with people. Yeah. Like, they like texting now. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers don't even like talking. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of, it's getting weird, bro. And I can see it because it's everybody on their phone. You in your own metaverse, bro, basically. You know what I'm saying? You creating your reality. Perception is reality and shit, you know what I'm saying, for the most part, and they trying to change your perception, bro.
I don't know.
They don't like breaking they don't understand that breaking a box is the whole part of human nature. You have to go outside and communicate with people. You have to go outside and fucking touch grass. But from all this goddamn technology we got now, motherfuckers ain't got to no more.
And COVID, bro. And COVID.
They're happy about it.
Because it showed them a way of life, bro. And that's why I say that shit was really a test trial, bro. Because
man-made. I ain't got anybody tell me shit about that.
Nah, for sure, as far as that, but as far as like people getting used to not coming at the house like that, bro. Having to go to work on laptops and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gave a world to people seeing what it was like. Like, a lot of people don't even want to go back to work no more. Yeah. Like, they want to work from home. Yeah. Like, they see they can live their life at home and still be okay. But it's like, bro, as far as communicating, people don't get out like that no more and stuff like that because they can do it from home, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, so boom. We way off track.
Nah, for sure.
We
We was gonna draw it back.
bring it back a little bit by bringing it back to a dating wives y'all talking about.
We went from talking about how black men and black people represent black family representation in movies all the way to the fucking metaverse.
All the way to like virtual reality and fake reality and how it kind of collided.
Okay, but honestly, to answer the question though, is bro, that's nothing new. Honestly, so when you ask me a question, I'm not really fazed by it because bro, that's basically been the whole.
Oh shit! I don't need you to be phased. I need you to answer the question. How do you feel?
How do I feel
Do you
about
feel
it?
like we are under attack?
I feel like we've
Family
been.
aspect.
Yes, bro. I feel like we've been under attack, bro. But it's honestly, it's fucked up to say it like this, bro. But it's to our own detriment. We've done it to ourselves for the most part now. Like, bro, they done it. They
I need you to elaborate.
I'm finna elaborate.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
What do you mean by
You saying that?
Okay.
Why you feel that way?
So, bro, because I feel like they've done it so much to us already. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this ain't just like we just flat out decided to do it to ourselves for the most part, bro. But it's just like, bro, that was the way of life, bro. They done did it so much to us, we start doing it to ourselves, bro. Like, nigga, the KKK don't come outside no more. They be outside, they be protesting. These niggas don't be killing people like that much in front of the public eye like that no more. So, bro, they really don't have to, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's really we doing it to our own selves sometimes. Like, we buy into that drama, like, bro. That's why like all the movies with like the messed up plots and shit like that be selling, because people liked it. Like, not just us, like everybody else buying into it, but because we buying into it, they buying into it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever we like, bro, it's gonna catch on in the world, bro. That's why a lot of people trying to bite off our style. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's been like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, under attack, yeah, they attacking us, but honestly, they biting us, bro. Like, culture vultures on some shit. Like, but, and it's not even to say, like, just because people like what we like, they trying to bite off our style. But it's like, bro, well, when we say something hot, bro, it be hot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got a quick question. What events that you seen with your own eyes that made you think like this shit is it's a cycle?
it's bro, because it's been happening for so long, bro. Like,
No. What event caused you to think that way? Like, did you see a movie? Did your parents talk to you one day and was like, this shit been going on? Like, what sparked this idea?
The reason why they teach it to us, bro. In
school, it's your first initial think of this.
What?
So what in school made you like think like, oh, so
no, it wasn't
doing this to us?
It wasn't. It was just me learning, bro. Like, actually
research. So what in your research did you find?
Basically, like the Black Panthers. Let me say Black Panthers.
Okay, so we're taking it back. So
boom, the 60s, bro. You know what I'm saying? Basically, they got us in trouble with like the law. We got in trouble with the laws, fool.
We were defending ourselves.
No, but I'm not saying the Black Panthers is that, but I'm using it as an example as far as they used us on each other.
In the Black Panthers,
yes,
they invaded us with our own kind.
Exactly,
but they were already informants before that.
For sure.
But that's
informants when
they've been informing other stuff going on too.
But I'm saying you saying like what was an example like of it happening. That's an event, bro. Yeah. Like, I'm not saying like what they was doing before, like, for sure. But it's a cycle, bro. That same shit happening today.
All skin folk ain't kinfolk. That ain't shit to do with the family unit. Because even before Black Panthers, it's still black people in the home with family units. You feel me? So we're talking about the attack on black families. Like, when I say that shit,
but that's breaking up families in that during that time, though.
Hold on. Because I don't believe it. What I believe, cause for one, we was already on attack from enslavement. That was breaking up people's families, and they'll go to a fucking auction and sell your wife away, sell your kids that way, and sell you that way.
Bro.
So it's been like that, folks. But
and then I just say that though.
But listen to me, because the question is,
okay,
in this day and time, right now, currently, that we are talking and everything right now.
Okay.
How do you feel, or do you feel like we are under attack? I feel like personally we're under attack because I ain't gonna say this fake ass feminist movement, but that's part of it. The feeling that people don't fucking need each other, or I don't need a woman, I don't need a man, that bullshit in the black community is what's tearing us apart. In the promotion of all this fucking independence and woo woo, you're gonna be stronger, you don't need this and shit like that. I feel like it's we under attack because, and we don't know it as a whole, because they got us believing that we really don't need each other.
But that's what I'm saying. They've been doing it for so long to us, bro, that we've been doing it to ourselves.
It's a fucking difference though, because at first they were doing it and motherfuckers were fighting back, but now it's embedded in our community.
Now
wait,
what's up? Talk to me.
Because when we was growing up, yeah, it was bad and women was like fuck niggas, but now it's a different. That shit's on a whole different level now. You feel?
I get that point on God. That's why a lot of they be dissing on it, but at the same time, bro, that's why I said we doing it to ourselves now. They don't have to go, hey, take our woman or take the nigga and kill him. Like, but bro, they doing it mentally, bro. It's a mind game now.
Okay, so we're under attack, but is it coming from us or are we looped in it now because we so taught and that shit's so embedded in our
That's what I'm saying.
Like we can't say, oh, these little girls, woo woo, they fucking learned that shit from wherever so and so the fuck, because that's not the case. Some motherfuckers, it's just
it's embedded, like you said, bro. Like I said, they've been doing it so long to us, bro. We doing it to ourselves. It's a norm now, like, bro. Even though it's messed up, like they done made it the norm.
We can't do it to ourselves if it was taught to us and it's still being taught to us unknowingly. We never knew to interact and be like, okay, and take that shit that they gave us.
But it's a norm to you until you get out of it, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Like we don't even know we doing it, like you said, unknowingly, because they've been doing it so long to us, bro. This, like, it's recycled, like it's a cycle, bro. This shit been going on for so long, like, nigga, it's normal.
How do you feel about the cycle now? You feel unfazed about this shit?
I don't. No, I feel some way about it, but it's like, bro, that's why I gotta focus on myself. I gotta make something for myself. I can't tell nobody what to do for themselves if I'm not doing it for myself. Like, just as much as I want to make some change, I gotta, what they say, man in the mirror. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You gotta start with yourself. So once you start with yourself from within, shit, you know how you is. So the outside shit not gonna phase you, bro, because you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So you know how to move because you got your morals. If you don't stand for nothing, you gonna fall for anything.
Okay. On that note, I'm gonna go ahead and say my point. I feel like it's kind of repairing itself a little bit. It's like you said, a lot of it is people getting to the, you know, they got their own problems that kind of hurt the family, and at the same time, like Zay is saying, I do feel like it's still outside factors affecting the black community, because he's still injecting poison, all this other shit into our community still. It's not just ours. We're not just doing all this shit to ourselves. There's still, because there are different points in history where, like, we have tried to get ourselves together as a black family and as a community and as a race of people living in America. We have tried to advance, and it's not just for black people, it's other races too.
Quick question.
Yes.
So, and not to cut you off, but it's like, bro, but we feeding into it. Like we giving them the opportunity to starve us. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why when they took like food stamps away, or what was it?
Black people not even the most consumers of food stamps.
Not it wasn't food stamps. It was, I think it was housing or something like that, bro. It's like, okay, what we tripping about that for? Like, bro, like
they tripping about because, like Zay is saying, cause let's say your whole family live. I got an example.
Generations, basically.
The Butler Projects. If you go down to the Butler Projects right now, a lot of it is vacant. Mm-hmm. Meaning nobody's living there. Nobody's living. I had family living in the Butler Projects. I remember going down to the Butler Projects, and there be people playing, people getting their hair combed. You know, there's stuff going on. Nowadays, you go down there, it's like a fucking ghost town. There's nobody down there. But what they do with them people, what they do with that is that they send out these vouchers. These vouchers send you to a location. You don't get to choose. You just, like, you get one in the mail, like, oh yeah, you gonna have this many days to move out and go to so and so. That's bringing up because it's like you had your grandma, your great grandma, your great great grandma living there, and all your cousins, families lived in those projects, and then all of a sudden, in this day and age, you're gonna move out. And let's say they send your cousin to the southwest side. They send you and your aunt to the northwest side, and then they move you and so and so over to South Six. And let's say in our city, in that section of that is a crib. That's where Crips stay at. So let's say you and your organization, that's what you run with, that's your affiliation. You move to the east side, so another housing projects, like you said in South Six somewhere, and now you got more problems. And now let's say so get killed. Now all your family members that were living in the Butler projects want retaliation for so they got killed because they made you move over there and you didn't get to choose. And now it's causing more problems, all because some white people bought that and said, let's bring this back, but not in a way that's like
gonna benefit the people
that's already living there. They just said, fuck them, move them somewhere else, and let's just tear all this shit down, build it up, and make it so high to where nobody else can move here except for like white people and people that got like a lot of money.
But that's about money, man.
But
it's affecting people.
Fuck about who's sitting there.
I'm talking about
what they get, how much money they gonna get, how much revenues on the property.
Exactly.
I'm talking about
who's sitting there and why Bobby need to feed Jimmy and look out for
They
Timmy
don't care about the humanity part of it. They only care about the money.
But shit, that's
they move in with the Mexicans down the street, they all gonna die. They don't give a fuck. They let them die. I give them my money.
What I'm talking about though, when I say we on the attack, I'm talking about school to prison pipeline system. I'm talking about niggas being killed in the street, you feel me? Shit like that. Like we on the attack it under a different, I ain't gonna say a different way, it's the same way, but it's just
and that's the fucked up part. It's like, bro, this it's repeated history, bro. Like honestly, how they do it probably is different on the Alex, but honestly it's the same basis. Like, bro, like and that's why I say for the most part we gotta stop feeding into it and feed into ourselves, bro, and worry about like
what's
feeding it.
That's what I'm saying, cause you gotta think when you saying feeding into
like
it,
social media,
it sounds like we entertaining that shit.
Like what do you feel is feeding this shit into people? Are you talking about social media wise, or like
all of
how we feel?
It's
you say all of it, all the media.
Yeah.
So TV, newspapers,
everything, bro.
Everything.
It's
okay. Look,
TV.
What?
All of these people. All
Hear me out.
To show you
Hear me
the shit
out.
that they want you to see.
Hear me out. Think about it like this.
If it makes them look bad.
Hear me out. Think about it like this. Cause we talking about it's a cycle, but it's fucking really a process of just terminating everything that got to do with your bloodline and your family and everything. Cause they saying white people going extinct, but that's not the fucking case. You got to wait. Hold on.
Talk to him.
Cause like I'm saying, think about a nigga or a family who they lost their papa, boom, to prison pipeline system.
Right.
And they papa was they source of fucking they main source of income, that was they breadwinner. So from now, prison pipeline system took him away. So that the young man who coming up under him, all the nephews and the sons, them niggas growing up with no, you feel me, masculine teaching, none of that shit. So boom, he's fucked. He don't grow up learn how to be a man, whoop shit like this. The girls he go fuck with, he ain't gonna know how to take care of them right.
When did this happen?
Wait.
I'm saying like when did this start? Like when did that start?
Let me add on to that real quick. And then pop up ain't do nothing but fit the description. That's all I'm saying.
And but when did they like this shit been started, bro? Like niggas, this is when like just like bro, when we hopped off when they came and got us from like niggas from there.
In what ways?
Bro, matter of fact, I'ma say it like that. And when niggas came to land here, bro, like when landing here, Plymouth, we you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it from there it was embedded. Like, bro, this shit not starting. Like, that's why I said, bro, it's been going on, bro. We can point to plenty of events, bro.
Like Martin Luther King said, nigga, how you gonna tell a motherfucker to pull themselves up by their bootstraps and they never had no bootstraps to begin with? If they took away your beginning foundation and y'all never had foundation, how can we be feeding into it when a nigga just doing what the fuck he can do because he has no other choice, because he never had no other choice? Because there's generations of that shit, and it's not because them people didn't want to get themselves together. It's because shit they just could not, because they steadily killing nigga people, take nigga people to jail, anything.
It's always something. Like
Yeah.
that movie is always something stopping them from like just getting over their heel.
It's more than it's that because it's that mindset, bro. But that
What
but
mindset?
that
Is it worse now or is it worse?
because he took
Say it
because
again.
bro.
Say
I
it
said
again.
that's what we talking about though. But is it worse now? Or
I say
It's worse now,
I
but-
say it's worse back then. Now I feel like people are starting to change a little
I
bit.
feel like it's worse now, folks.
I feel like it's worse now. How?
I feel like
You feel
because
like
for
it's worse
one, girls, it's back in old school when you listen to music or just TV, they wasn't getting on the radio and niggas ain't shit. Woo woo woo. I don't need a nigga. Woo woo. My coochie this. Woo woo. Nigga don't pay
That
me.
nigga,
can't talk
he
to me,
told me
woo,
he
woo, shit
left
like
me
that.
for this woman, but I can't.
How do you think I'm supposed to want to fuck with you and you have dreams of being a wife and I treat you like a princess and all of that shit? How
You
the
see,
fuck
it's
you
kind of
think I'm supposed
polarizing.
to? How the fuck you think I'm supposed to want to treat you like that? And you out here talking about fuck niggas. I don't need a nigga. Woo woo. Niggas not shit. And I'm in the fucking living room. And not only am I in the living room, but anytime you
kids
need
in the-
anything,
in the
our
back.
kids in this bitch, anything
You know what
heavy
I'm
you need lifted, any of the minute shit you think men
I
need
see
to do in the household and shit like
I
that.
see what you're saying. The demasculation.
Damn, how am I supposed to help you? Like,
You
what
know
the
what I'm
fuck? How am I
saying?
supposed to
it's
want to help you?
Like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
think it's just
That's
like
not
Zay was
demasculation,
saying.
but
I
like,
feel like it's more like
it's turning us
people-
against each other.
Yeah, like people are kind of doing this whole like, oh well,
It's
I
pride,
don't need a woman, I don't need this,
right
and then
now.
and then women are like, I don't need men, I don't need this and that. And it's
And
And like
lie.
I say, and that's why I say it's worse now, and I feel like it's worse now because back then I ain't gonna lie to you, even though it was kind of some shit. Most people had their own opinion on some shit back in the day. Now it's kind of more monkey see, monkey do
Yeah,
type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Fucking
and
up
that,
the game.
you know what I'm saying? And that's it's like time.
time right there. What does it say?
Where we at? Left or right?
Down there where the little red circle is. See in the lower
Yeah,
right.
32 minutes.
Ooh, we gotta wrap this up.
But yeah, though for the most part,
What's the other thing you wanted to talk about?
Demon.
We can come back. This subject can go on for a very long time. We're gonna speak more about it in the future. It's gonna come up. But what did you want to talk about?
shit, I ain't even gonna lie, I switched it up. Fuck that end of the world shit.
No wait, what is that? Because I never got a proper explanation.
Hold on, wait, before
Nah.
we start that, let me. I think it's kind of easier for us now. You know, it ain't like easy, but we went from like red level to orange.
I feel like you can find the information that you need if you want to. I feel like information's out there, so it's a little better now.
But that's why I say more.
Back then, it's
They
like
not
you had to go to
choosing.
the library and talk to the librarian. You gotta go find a
do
book.
shit you
And
can't
shit could
do
be all white.
in
Like be like,
back
you know what? Fuck you in that book. You can throw that book to the side or some shit.
Like
Oh, we don't
some
have
niggas
it. We
go
don't have
somewhere.
the book on
You get the
WED
toenail
the
and
boys. No, we ain't got that. Nowadays, you can look on your phone. You know some shit.
I was gonna say that, and it's like getting a job. You can actually get a job.
you can look up
now.
how to get a job.
They'll look at you stupid. They'll look at you stupid, but at least they ain't gonna be like, no, you know what I'm saying, you black.
Shit.
A lot of shit like that.
Shit, black with dreads. The best.
They got laws for that,
Motherfucking
though.
combo shit.
They are putting laws in place for that shit though. In certain
It's crazy.
states.
Why the fuck do I need a law in place
I know
for me to wear the hair that grows out of my head? What
That-
the fuck type
that I
shit
can't
does that make?
help.
Like,
that I can't help.
what
But
sense does that make?
No, that's
hopefully-
that military shit being
nah,
into
ain't
it.
no
Nah,
military
this is they don't like black people.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure. But I'm just saying, as far as like you gotta shave your head, bald. Like that's
What the
that's.
fuck do that got to do with it?
No,
I'm
it's not like the military. They is some
I'm a
like
civilian. I'm not no platoon.
no,
I'm
they
not
is
no nigga.
they did some
But
like
shit, what they say, you a part of the United States of
I'm
America.
the civilian.
no, that ain't got nothing to do with the
I also
military.
wanted to say, I
What?
think America for a long time has been trying to push a race war.
Yeah, for sure, sure.
I feel like they don't know what to
Ain't
do
nobody
with
trying
black
to
people.
understand it except for anybody that understands.
Bro,
I feel like they don't know what to do with black people because, like I read,
just leave us alone.
No way, they not talking about that. That ain't
White people
never
can't do that.
Man,
Hey,
you
never
don't
gonna happen.
You don't see them. Hey, you don't see them scary movies.
hey,
Investigate everything. They gonna investigate everything.
Leave us alone. It's gonna be a white nigga peeking in the bushes like, damn.
They are never gonna leave. And let me tell you why. And let me tell you why though. Let me tell you why. I just got done rereading the autobiography of Malcolm X, and he literally says that in the book, like during the movement of Islam, when they started coming to, they started making their different chapters in America and stuff like that, and when they started getting symbolized, and they made it a rule where, like, during the different medias and stuff, it can be no white people. Now, when they start preaching and they start, talking about, like trying to bring people into the Nation of Islam, then they'll bring in the white people. But before that, you can't come in. This is like the first little thing they gotta do. They gotta go through that.
That's not even bad, bro, because
it gets worse. They interviewed a lot of Islam people back then, and it was all racist propaganda to get them to say something stupid so they can soundbite that and make it, or they'll come up with different titles that nobody said. They'll come up with that specific title and be like, all because they wanted separation.
No, not that. I was saying like and us having our own, like people having their own.
They don't want you to do that.
But that's what. Why the fuck do everybody want to be like, accepted, bro? Like, I don't.
They don't want you to do that either.
Like
they don't want you to do that, but you can't go off and do your own thing either.
Man, that's why everybody want to be equal, but you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be equal.
Malcolm X said they so scared because they scared that we gonna come back and do to them what they did to us. That's why.
For sure.
And I ain't gonna lie.
It's that paranoia.
They might come across a little backlash, nigga. You feel me?
Hey, who said that shit, bro? It was somebody made a joke for. He was like, bro, he was kind of mad and disappointed when Barack got on in office, cause shit, he at least thought he was gonna at least have a slave day or some shit.
A slave day? I want a motherfucking slave. I don't want that. If Barack Obama said that, I would be up with white people like this.
It wasn't Barack.
Fuck you mean slave?
Not for black people, bro. He was like, shit, we was gonna have a day to get.
They not gonna go through with that.
They gonna make it allowed.
The following night, so-and-so when seriously died.
Y'all wanna know what make me uneasy in this damn time,
What?
White people using fucking whips like nunchucks. I know y'all be seeing the videos on Facebook and shit.
Wait, hold on.
White people be using them whips and they be like,
boy, that man. So
I be like, if you a nigga like me would have hit myself that hoe, but it be like them niggas use them hoes like martial arts weapons on my mama.
Hey, that I ain't gonna lie, that remind a nigga of that belt though.
Nah, this shit make me uneasy. Cause why the fuck is y'all so good with whips in this day and age? Who's still using whips to beat people?
He over in the background like this, like Peter Gibbs smoking that cigarette. Hey, what you doing with that? Why you practicing this shit? Why you?
I'm saying, why y'all back getting so good with these bitches?
Why you always trying to cultivate this culture and shit? What the fuck you trying to bring back, bitch?
I'm saying on my mama, like, what y'all doing, bro? Something about that shit, I don't like it.
The same thing with that Confederate flag shit. They was like, it don't mean that. Well, it don't mean nothing good either, bitch. What the fuck you mean?
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say something about that too. I think
they always trying to alter that shit some way, make it seem not as bad.
Hold on. I think women is a different subject than the race thing. They
in what
it's
aspect?
Easier for them than anybody nowadays than anybody else.
You talking about women like in general, or you
in
talking
general?
About?
Black women I was talking about at first. For
women in general,
fuck women. Fuck
the only thing about a woman.
That's because they got options now.
Yeah, they got.
It's that follow the leader.
No, wait. How bro said on the video though? He said black men get least amount of jobs, and so with that going on, it's the power divide because men feel like we gotta be the breadwinner, especially nigga. You finna be running your house with a family. You feel like you have to provide for your family. Every man has been taught since the beginning of time, nigga. When you have a family, you provide for your family. Don't let your wife provide. You provide.
Even if you was not raised with a dad, even that's looking at movies and shit, the man always leads. So you gonna internalize that as a little kid and feel like you need to be that.
Not even on a misogynistic shit, but you do want to be a big, strong man with a healthy family.
You know, for sure.
So a nigga gonna want to provide like a man's supposed to. Even with a man without a father, if a TV father, all he know that nigga provide, then he gonna want to fucking provide.
Yeah, shit. I was talking to somebody at work today, bro. And I was just telling her, like, fool, for the most part, a nigga gotta be able to make the decision sometimes for the both of us. Like, you know what I'm saying?
As a man, you have to be worthy of making that decision.
No, for sure. But I'm just saying
like that depends on what you was raised like.
Depending on the
'Cause,
type
like,
of man you is.
If you're like you was raised in the type of family where like your dad makes all the decisions, your mama and nieces and nobody else has any say so, then that's the way like you gonna think as you get older. But if you grew up in a household where both the like they come together like, you know, what do you want to do with this? Whereas like the mom and the dad both gotta say so, then you gonna think in relationship you gonna want that. That's why you gotta know who you dating in general.
For sure.
But consider what you were saying. I was going to interject that.
No, for sure, I got you. But nah, and also, but at the same time though, yeah, she can say her piece, but at the end of the day, I make the, you know what I'm saying, it end with me. She might not like the decision.
You gotta find somebody like that, cause some women ain't going for that at all.
Respect, but if she trusts you enough to know like how you think, and at the end of the day, like, you know, she like, yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you did that, you made the right decision. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it's like he said, you got to be worthy of the, you know what I'm saying, to make the decision. Like,
I say that, and you gotta know who you dating, cause some people want to say so no matter what. They want to at least say their piece.
Nah, for sure. And that's why I said she can say her piece.
No. I mean, like, if I don't want to do this, you ain't gonna go along with it.
You ain't got to though. Like, and that's what I said.
But that can be the end of your relationship, cause some women, a lot of women don't want to compromise.
Yeah.
But that's between, like but that's. Like you said, you gotta know who you dating, bro.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna date no woman that, like, you know what I'm saying, she know you got some smarts on you. You know what I'm saying? You know you ain't just gonna have her out here like that. But she still women,
how many women have you came across in your 23 years of life that are like that? Women are just
even look out for
women are just learning to become and act like that. Women don't even fully know how to just be like that.
They don't even understand.
I'm not gonna lie. I've met some women that want to take care of me.
I have too. Shit, it be like some of that shit be unhealthy.
But yeah, because sometimes they take it too far. Like sometimes they'll spaz out if you just doing some shit that you just like to do. Like me and my boxing and me fighting and shit. Some girls I've dated, they'll get almost like grab on and be like, no, like not today. But I don't feel like dealing with this. Mm-hmm. So it just depends on who you date. Some, like I said, some women, some girls like that. They like they man out there doing man shit. They be sitting there in the back like this, washing dishes, happy as fuck, won't complain. Like, and some women they want to be out there with you, and some women want the opposite.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, and to answer your question, bro, in my living, honestly, fool, I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't really just dated like this. So for the most part, I've been honestly able to kind of do my own thing, and I didn't kind of met some resistance where like I'm messing with a girl or something like that, and she kind of feels some way. But at the end of the day, like I'm gonna make my move regardless if she not fucking with me. I'm young, bro. I feel like shit. It'll work. Some I messed up on communication and just me growing and learning as a young man. But shit, for the most part, I ain't really had to just deal with no resistance as far as. And if I did, it wasn't like I just had to really give a fuck, because at the end of the day,
we still young as fuck. But
you know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure everybody at this table knows and has dealt with a young woman who, nigga, you could say all the shit you want and make all the motherfucking sense you want. She just has her own opinion, and a very strong one at that.
Yep.
And it's no convincing you can do, right or wrong.
Yeah.
But
that
you
will
ain't
make
got
her change her fucking mind.
And that's where, and I done grown to this point to where, bro, and with a lot of watching like debate shows or like great debate and shit like that. Like, bro, you don't gotta convince them, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We 23 now.
That shit gonna get old though.
Exactly. How old will we be before we start compromising for our partner for the betterment of each other? Because it can't be about me the whole time. We have to fucking compromise. We need each other. We have to come together and communicate. It can't just be my word and your word. And sometimes, even though our word may go together, it has to be our word together, not my two separate words coming together.
But that depend on them as the people. Like, bro, do you really fuck with this person and shit like that? Or like, is this really what you want to do? But in my aspect, when I asked myself that question, I didn't give a fuck.
But that's why we're saying that shit come from somewhere, and where is it coming from?
I say it comes from the household.
But what I'm saying is, the resilience and shit like that, the shit where we all just got that fucking mindset where it's my word against yours and I won't compromise. That shit didn't come from in the household.
I said this more with women, and that comes from media. I feel like
media and feminism.
They see these,
but I feel like it's new age feminism. That slut walk shit. That's where I feel like it's coming. Not specifically the slut walk, but the mindset that like, I ain't gonna say that too because it's some good shit that they teach women. Like, you can be a strong, empowered woman.
Yeah,
For
for
sure, do that. Nobody's mad at you for feeling like you can do something because I want you to feel like you can do something too. But I don't want you to feel like, not to say I'm possessive or nothing, but don't feel like you can do it without me or you don't need me. Because just as much as you need me, I need you. Fuck you talking about? I come in this bitch and put everything you own in a jar and seal that bitch up tight. Then what?
Who gonna open that?
You feel me? It's some shit I don't know as a man. To where when I have a family, I want my wife around because if I have a daughter, it's shit I can't do for my daughter, provide for my daughter. It's a type of knowledge that I can't provide for my daughter because I'm not a woman, nor have I ever been.
Bro,
so how the fuck am I gonna do that?
And for the most part, but that's why I say it depends on the person, bro. And you can come from like a household and not knowing that shit, bro. But if you that type of person, that's what you want, bro. You gonna make it happen, bro.
What's that time stamp on that?
40.
Oh yeah, we gotta cap this off. We gotta do a part 2 very quick because I gotta get you. Well, I'm gonna stop.
Nah, we can do that another time, bro.
We can do that.
That nigga Mike said I've been waiting on this whole interview.
Alright, come on, man. I'm with it.
We gonna be back, y'all. See y'all later.
Part 2, man.
That was a decent one though. That one
Conversation.